What's up, NP gang? We back with another video. Oh, banger
video. I was going to shut the camera, but we ain't going to restart. We're going to get right into it.
It's a raw video today. So, this isn't really like our content. We don't really like, this might be a little unusual for y'all, but we're going to step out our comfort zone and we're going to talk because I feel like we had church service today, and I feel like it was meant for us to, you know, talk. And, you know, I know young people, we don't really like, we don't think about stuff like this, and I feel like it's something that us young people or even older people should think about and just understand. This is another part of moving on and being mature, another step in life. I know, like, we're all not perfect. We all go through things, but it's just up to us to mature and to admit what we have done and just move from that and become a better person. Because if you was a bad person in the past, it doesn't mean you can't be a good person.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Just work on yourself. Anything you want to say before we get into it?
Nah, go ahead. You can go ahead. You can keep going.
All right. So today we had our service or whatever.
But let me start off with this. So, last night, stuff ain't go well for Nikki.
Let me just...
Stuff ain't go well. I'm not going to say the whole story, but stuff didn't go well.
Yeah, I'm going to just... Listen, y'all. Oh. You know, if you're a girl, you go through things with your friends, whatever, whatnot. And, you know, everybody's not perfect. And I don't expect anybody to be perfect. You know, but, you know, you're not going to agree with everybody. You're not going to disagree with... You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I went through a situation last night, you know, whatever, whatnot. And, you know, when you start to become successful and stuff starts rolling into your life, God is going to show you who is meant to be there and who's not. It's not, oh, they're not meant to be here, so you need to hold a grudge on them, or you need to not mess with them, or you need to beef with them, whatever, whatnot.
Tell them.
Just some people, I know, just some people aren't meant to stay, or they're stragglers, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying the situation last night was that, but, you know, it just opened my eyes a little bit more. And
you gotta tell them how you was feeling, like how you was feeling yesterday, all day, how you was feeling. Like,
oh yeah, yesterday before the altercation I got into with a friend, I was just down the whole day.
Yeah,
and
she wasn't talking. She was just quiet. And I mean, I asked her. I was like, "What's wrong with you?" And she wasn't telling me. She was just still quiet. She still just kept, I don't know. She wasn't acting like herself.
Yesterday I don't know what was wrong. I just kept thinking about friends and like who's real, because my birthday's coming up and I just been really debating because, like, you know, I'm 18, I'm about to turn 19, and I'm just not with the BS, honestly. And it's hard to dedicate if people really mess with you and people who don't. But, you know, this might get a little emotional, but it's okay. Because I want to keep it raw with y'all, and I just want y'all to know that, you know, we all go through things. Despite what you see on social media, you know what I'm saying? It's okay not to be alright. It's okay to be upset that you lost a friend or be upset that this happened. But sometimes it happens for a reason. So don't always put the blame on yourself, pretty much. So yesterday I was just feeling down, and I don't know why. I just kept questioning myself. What is wrong? What is wrong? His sister was here, my friend Derek was here, and I just not in the mood. I'm not talking to anybody. I'm lashing out on everybody. Not lashing out like rude or anything, just pushing everybody away. I was just so, like, I don't know what was wrong with me. I honestly don't know. And I kept questioning myself. I'm like, what's wrong? What's wrong? Why am I so down? Why am I so down? Whatever, whatnot. Later in the night, me and a friend had a disagreement or whatever, and it's not meant for the social media to know, so I'm not going to put our whole business out there. But we had a disagreement or whatever, and I said what I had to say. I let my feelings out, and as you should be able to do that with your friends, as I did. But then after that, I blocked them, because at this point, I'm 18, I'm not for the BS. You know, we've been through it plenty of times. I'm not finna keep reciting or redoing, you know what I'm saying? But today, we had service, and I don't know, I feel like the pastor was speaking to us. Like, he was just saying everything things that I do, and I'm not afraid to admit it. I hold grudges, you know what I'm saying? But he was just talking.
What's crazy was the pastor was literally talking about, I felt like he was talking about everything what happened with her last night. Like, it was just crazy. Like, yeah, it was meant for, like, I don't know if it was, I won't say it was meant, I won't say it was meant for us, but I would say, like, I don't know, but I feel like God came to Nikki last night and, like, was literally, like, just showing her a lot, showing her signs. Like, she prayed, and it's like God literally, I could say that God is real, and like I would want to get deep more into God, like as we speak now. That I feel like now that God came and I heard, like I finally know what God. I know what God is. I know why He put us on earth. I finally like paid attention and finally started knowing things and started paying attention to things. And it's crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like it's a lot of people who think with church is really church and why we really going to tell. The reason why we really here today is to tell y'all why God really not answering y'all prayers if y'all been praying. For some people who have been praying, but I'm gonna let Nikki speak for now and tell her little story.
Yeah. So pretty much he was talking whatever, but I'm like, yeah, that's a lot of stuff that I do. I do hold grudges because me growing up, I've always had to, you know, figure out who was real. And like I didn't have a trusting family. I've been through a lot, like, and it's just like something that's in my mind. I had to build a barrier around myself. And am I gonna take this BS or am I going to get ran over, whatever, whatnot? So I used to hold grudges. I used to, you know, people have tendencies to do that. People, you know what I'm saying? It's a part of maturing. You're going to go through things, you know what I'm saying? So pretty much that. He was just explaining like your prayers are being answered because like pretty much you're not right with God. You're not like, you're not taking that step. Yes, you might be going to church.
Every
You're
Sunday.
doing it 10%.
That's not enough.
You know? And I realized that's what we was doing. You know, we just going to church, but we not
Every
going
Sunday.
deeper into it.
Yeah.
We not really trying to get a relationship with God. But that's really what we want to do. So, you know, we did our extra steps we had to do today. You know, we're trying to get into, you know, understanding God, understanding the Word, believing. All that stuff comes into play. But yeah. So pretty much, you know, after the church service, me and him like to talk and recite on what we learned of the church and what the pastor was talking about, and so we did. So I took it upon myself to write a little message to everybody that I've pretty much, the pastor had put it into, stop wrongfully imprisoning people. So pretty much grudges and, you know, not helping people because you think you're too important and stuff like that, just stuff like that. And yeah, so I just, you know, wrote a paragraph explaining, and I'll read y'all the paragraph. Oh, where's my phone at? Or you could just pull out your phone and go on the family group chat. I'll read it. Right there, yeah. So pretty much I sent this message to anybody that I've held a grudge with, or we're not really on good terms, or we bumped heads, or if you ever questioned if I really mess with you or whatever, whatnot. So I sent this to them. I said, today in church I learned a lot, and I decided if I want to be closer to the Lord and I just want to be right in my heart, that I'm not going to keep wrongfully imprisoning people anymore. In better words, I'm not going to hold grudges. I'm not going to be negative. I'm just going to pray on it. Not that I have any grudges. Maybe I didn't like what you've done or acted to another, but from now on, any problems like that, I'm going to give to the hands of the Lord and love my enemies. Not everyone is perfect, and not everyone is here to stay, and I'm going to accept that. Things happen for a reason, but I just pray for every single one of y'all, and I want to apologize on my behalf if I ever oppressed any of you. I love you all, and I hope y'all have a blessed day. If y'all didn't know, I wrote that myself. That wasn't from online. That was generally from my heart and how I felt like I should.
And I just want to say one thing. For you to leave, like if like I'm not putting her on blast, but like if she sent you that and like you just left her open and didn't say nothing, I just want to say that you need to start going to church, and like I pray for you for real, like. I pray for you for real, and I hope you're in the right direction. Like,
not even that, and I'm accepting, and if you don't want to answer, that's fine. But as long as I know I freed my heart from the grudges or whatever I've done, I'm fine with that. Some people aren't ready to mature. Some people are just hateful people, and they're gonna hate towards you. Mm-hmm. They're going to hold a grudge on you. You know what I'm saying? For the longest, and that's okay, because soon you'll get to a point where I am, and that's just what you have to do. You know what I'm saying? To live on this earth, you can't mope around. You live once. I'm only going to see y'all once in this lifetime. And if I do again, yes, I'm happy. But, you know, it's okay. And I'm not angry. If you don't want to answer, that's fine. But I just know that that's what I really meant that. And if I sent that to you, I really meant that, because I feel like, you know, being childish and holding grudges or not liking you for this or not liking you because this is the way you act to me, it's fine. Everybody is different. Y'all are not all me, and I am not all y'all. And he's not like everybody. You know, he has his own, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody is the same. And I'm here to just explain to y'all, like, it's okay. It's okay to lose friends. It's okay to lose family. It's okay, you know, because there's a higher king, and that's God that's here. And sometimes, and most of the time, everything happens for a reason. And I'm a firm believer in that. I think that if it happened, it was meant to happen. If me and you wasn't meant to be friends, or if me and you wasn't meant to be in a relationship, it was for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of things that happened in my life played out like I don't know. I don't really like putting my business out there, but I've been through a lot with my mom. You know, an abusive mother. You know, alcohol and everything, and a lot of that has made me to the person I am today. Like, I've been through it all, and I'm trying to tell you, I've been through it all. You know, my sister abuses drugs, and you know, it's a lot that goes into it. But I feel like I went through it, and all that happened for a reason. And I've never sat here and was like, oh my God, I hate that I went through that with my life. I hate that my mom did this, or my sister did that, or this person did that, because it all happened for a reason. It made me stronger. Everything that happened in my life played a part, and it you know, it all fell into place. That's what I want to say. Everything fell into place. So, I mean, I can't be upset about it. I'm very grateful for where I am at now. I'm becoming more successful. I'm seeing a lot more. I'm maturing a lot more. Some of y'all have to do that. Some of y'all have to mature. But it's okay, because it takes time. It takes time to, you know, mature and understand yourself. And understanding that this world is very hateful. And this world is, guys, you know, that's how it is. You know, and that's what we've grown up around. This world is very, very, very hateful, very negative, very all of that. But it's up to you to move around, and you know. I just got out the shower. I got a stain already. That's from hot. That's from the deodorant, I think. It's hot. I'm telling you, it's hot in here right now. I'm so hot right now. But I'm trying not to get emotional, because I get emotional with stuff like this. Like, you know,
tell them why God not answering their prayers.
But
like, if you pray,
it's not more so. It's just like, pretty much the pastor was saying, like, yeah, prayers aren't being answered because you're not like, just think about it. If you're praying to the Lord because you're going through something, what have you done to get close to God?
Yes, for him to answer that prayer.
Walk with God. Like, what have you done? Like, are you going the extra mile to understand the word? Are you taking the extra mile to, you know, not even just going to church, but understanding the Lord? Like, how is the Lord supposed to answer your prayers if you're not even
like for example, like basically me and Nikki go through we have a fight tonight, and we haven't talked to God since probably we was younger, and this, like, we just praying so our relationship to get better. That He not going to answer our prayer. He not even going to listen to it, because remind you, them 10 years, say it been 10 years ago, we prayed to God. We didn't pray for God for 10 years. Why would He just come out of nowhere?
Pretty much, you're just saying, like, some people put out an act to be with the Lord, just for
at that moment,
or just to make yourself feel better. Like, oh yeah, I'm close to the Lord, but are you really though? That's the thing. But I didn't, you know, there's some people that don't believe in the Lord, and that's not what I came on here to talk about. You know what I'm saying? I just came on here to explain, like, I don't know, like, I don't know. I just feel really inspired today. Like, I really do. And
I feel like some people, like, because Nikki's a smart girl, so like that's why I thought we should do this video today, because she inspired me with a lot of things. With life, she helped me out with a lot of things and put me in the right track. So I could say that also, and like all I can say is this morning, that really was like you changed a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you, like you surprised me. Like,
and I don't want everybody to think, oh yeah, she went to church one time. She thinks she changed.
And I ain't gonna lie, she haven't even just one time. She's been going to church since she was young.
But listen. I'm not even going to say I'm fully changed. Oh, I'm such a better person. No, but I'm trying to be a better person. Yes. You know what I'm saying? When I was younger, yeah, I've been through a lot, so I'm gonna have a barrier. I've you know, pushed out a lot of people. I've acted this type of way or this and that. But you know, it all becomes with being mature. And that's what I'm trying to do. And, you know, if I sent that message to you, I truly, truly meant it. I just want y'all to know that it's okay to go through things. Because I'm the type of person to think that okay, me and this person get into something, out of like a couple days after that, I start to make it feel like it's my fault. Oh, it's your fault that this happened, or it's because how you lashed out, or it's because of how you went about it, or it's because. But I need to stop that. I need to stop trying to blame myself for everything, because that's what I do. But in another way of maturing, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to blame it on myself. I'm going to apologize, and I'm going to make my heart free of the problem. But if you're not willing to accept it, or to not hold the grudge, or to move on, like for instance, me and my friend Sheree, we'll have a fallout and we'll have a disagreement and we'll argue about it. Not even argue, but just have a discussion about it. And at the end of the discussion, we always reflect on, oh, so what was the problem? What are we going to fix? And that's what happens. Some people aren't ready to do that.
Yeah.
And it shows. Some of y'all are not ready to stop holding grudges, and it shows. Some of y'all are haters, and it shows. But it's okay. God will free you from that. And if it's not God, yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's alright. It's okay to be hurt. It's okay to go through things. I've never been the person to really like be upset about the past and cry and be depressed about it. I've never been that type. I don't know why. I'm just not, like that. But yeah, like, I don't know. I feel like I have more to say. I'm trying to think of like other things.
I know. We gonna go to church tomorrow, or we just going?
Yeah, we're just working on getting our life together, and as we should. We're 18. We're thinking about just getting more familiar with the Lord.
Just
getting
basically,
our money
we don't want no negative, negative at all.
And it's okay if it's okay to argue. It's okay to disagree. It's okay to agree, and it's okay. It's human. You know what I'm saying? We're human. We're not perfect. It's all right. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I sent out the message that I did, because I had to realize not everybody is perfect, and not everybody's going to be the way I want them to be. You're not going to, if that's how you want to be, if you want to, go out and, be fake to everybody, be two-faced, that's what you're going to do, and that's okay, that's you. Not saying it's okay to do that, but until you realize that you need to mature, that's what it is. And I gotta realize not everybody's perfect. If you want to go out and you want to use people, maybe it's time for you to understand that you're wrong, or understand that that's not it. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, do you know what I'm saying a lot? I don't know why. But yeah, I say that so many times. Like, if you're watching this video, please count how many times I said it, because I say that a lot. I'm not good with explaining stuff, so I just be saying that just to see if y'all understand where I'm coming from. I
just want to say, it feels good to get close to God, or just thinking of that.
It feels good to let your heart go, like let it loose, yeah, just stop. Like it's so much stress.
It is. You're stressing yourself out. Just let it go. Like you need somebody to talk to, just talk to them. Let it go.
And if I sent you that message, it doesn't mean I had a grudge on you. It's just I know that maybe you might have felt some type of way over something, or we haven't been talking a lot, or you know what I'm saying, or it's been bad vibes. I sent it to you because why do we gotta hold that? No, we don't gotta be close friends again. No, we don't gotta be, buddy. But just know that
it's basically like, just what's the point of you beefing with somebody? You got one life. Why do you want to walk around? Why do you want to walk around? Why do you want to walk around Earth just not liking somebody because what they did? Like it's keep it being. How many times have you let somebody back in your life? Like keep it like you can't just hold a grudge on somebody for your whole entire life. Like it's just
because think about it. If you've done something wrong and somebody's keeping a grudge on you, how do you feel right now?
Just like
how do you feel? You feel like you're hopeless. You can't get that person to want to like mature and accept the apology. But you gotta think about if you're doing that to anybody else. Put yourself in their shoes. You know what I'm saying? So just understand. Be understanding. Be positive. We only live here once. I'm not sure if we live here again. I ain't no psychic. But I just know right now, what we know in our head, we only live once. You know what I'm saying? And I just want y'all to understand
why we came
mature, like don't look at everything so dark and gloomy. Like think everything is happy. I know it's hard. This world is very hard to live in, to try to be positive and this and that, but I promise you'll live way better just being understanding, being positive, just being happy. Like, I realized I spend a lot of my life just like mad.
And I want to feel like what I want to say is some people don't know why they actually on, like, why you've been put on this world. Like, you've been put on this world for a reason, and like I feel like people should know, and I really feel like people should give time to church and like actually go out at least three or four times like they week to learn something new about God, or like your sins, or why are you here, like. And
not even if you don't, you know. Am I doing something to the camera? I don't know what I'm doing.
You good.
Okay.
But
babe, I can't really open this. My nails is.
We have to end it anyway. Just say we have to be done anyway. It's already 20 minutes and 50 listening.
It's 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Really? Oh. Alright, so we're just gonna close this out. The camera's about to die. So, I love every single one of y'all. I appreciate all the support. I
hope y'all watch this whole video and actually take this as something and learn. Like, actually,
I might not be a pastor. I might not be, you know, inspirational talker. But I really did just try. I really just tried.
Everyone sees life. Like, when they get older, like when you get older, that's when you start realizing life. I want you to realize it now. At any age, you can realize life. And you can read the Bible at any age. Don't ever let nobody tell you can't do something. Always keep going and keep going.
If you have a dream, go achieve it. If you want to do YouTube, go do YouTube. If you want to go be a stripper, go be a stripper. If you want to go...
We're going to end it on that note, but we love y'all. Bye. NMP gang, like, comment, and subscribe. For life.